welcome to the Scratching Post where we scratch that gaming itch. Terribly sorry about me being just slightly tiny bit delayed, coming back in a bit out of breath. I want to basically just go bring the cast in. Basically just a bit delayed because I went down to get a drink before the show started. So my partner outside in the garden slumped over on the sofa. and I thought, oh, that not good. Run over, turns out he's fine, just napping.
That's a relief.
Oh, phew.
That's great. Thank goodness.
So I just I had like a moment there. So that's why I was a bit delayed.
Understandable.
Yeah.
At least everything's okay now.
Everything's all okay. He's fine. He literally was just he's not feeling too great. He just had a little bit of a sleep. So
Everything's fine here. How are you?
Wait, what's your number?
Oh no.
Well, let's get on with the show. Welcome, as always, to Silly Voices Saturday, where I gather my friends. My name, of course, is Ebac here at Scratching Post. We scratch that gaming itch, where I gather my friends and we put our voice acting talents, and that can be in both seriousness and sarcasm and all things in between, because I definitely don't take it seriously, whereas some other people do. We put our voices to various characters in the Ace of the Universe and other games to coming soon. TM.
Soon, TM.
I always love hanging out with all these people. They're a lovely lot of people, and so I'm going to introduce them one by one, as I normally do. And I'm not simply just waffling on to borrow time while I get to the list. We have joining us, of course, tonight. We have Drifting.
I have never taken anything seriously in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I dabble. I dabble in seriousness. We have His Holiness the Div.
There you go.
Thank you very much for the subscription, dear boy. Thank you. I don't appreciate it. Soon, TM, nice. We have the Judge, Judge Burr.
William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John. Oi!
I've had
Edward further to my Henry's Dry song.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now that's going to be in my head all episode.
I have no idea what happened.
Ripperoni.
My W is done.
Would she?
Well, Mary, Anna, Gloria, George,
Don't make me press the button.
For anyone
George, I
here
guess.
who wants to know what this is, it's from Horrible Histories. It is the King Queen song that lists all the kings and queens in British history in order.
Yep.
Oh, you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just put it together now.
Okay.
That is it. There's been a lot of fucking Georges.
There's a train going on right now.
And Henry's. We got there's a hype train going on. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the one introduction, Burr. Kay, you got to follow that up.
I make no effort. I had a flu shot. I barely have a brain today.
That's fine. I barely have a brain most weeks, so it's fine. Hey.
I've become a K of very little brain, like the like poo.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Laura. Speaking of, we're going to introduce the next person in the party, which is Laura herself, the woman in Japan, as we like to call her.
Choo choo, bitch.
Yes.
Sure.
Edson has arrived.
And before I decided to do that, my intro would have been if we were on about like the horrible history songs. Divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. I'm here to say 5, 6 of my wives. Some might say I ruined their lives.
Oh dear.
Horrible History has some bangers.
Unironically.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to Lemming, who's also the next introduction for another subscription. Thank you.
You guys
so
are getting
much.
brains.
No. What gave you that idea?
I heard they were dishing them out.
I think I got mine on
Sale.
discount.
That's
I
fine.
don't think I got mine at all.
That's fine. Me, Burr, and Shadow share it.
Oh, fair. Mine was the bargain bin, you know.
I think I got that late.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits there, Burr. And finally, I mentioned them just briefly just a second ago. One of best of best friends, and of course our special guest, Shadow Phoenix Rider.
Oh, hi. I guess I'm here as well.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mark.
Also, I have my flu. Also, pathetic. The only way I've ever been brought down by vaccinations is when they put a flu and a COVID in different arms.
Oh god.
Come at me, come at me, coronavirus. I'll fucking end you.
I've always, whenever I've had a jab, that arm just feels very weak the next day. I can't imagine having. It's on different arms, I assume.
Yes.
That means you
had
could.
COVID. I had COVID in one arm and I had the flu in the other.
How are you being able to move around? Because right now, I just feel. I imagine you're like walking around with your arms just limply swinging.
That was last year.
Oh,
That was last year, and that was the only time that vaccination jabs have ever brought me low. I have never been so tired in my whole goddamn life. But this year, I'm having them one at a time. I've had my COVID one. Your next flu jab.
You learned.
That is a friend.
Dun, dun, dun.
and so Shadow's
Come
doing a
back the
promo against the flu jab. I imagine it's gonna be one hell of a match.
Come at Shadow, the world. Shadow's ripped.
I will break your protein spikes under my heel.
Like Rhea Ripley.
I must
Oh my
break your LNA.
You will be
Hey,
crushed
anybody
like
saw Rhea
sparrowing
Ripley's
between
muscles?
thighs.
I would love to see a cage match of COVID versus flu.
Oh my god, someone get on that. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Appropriate is their views. To be fair, we are about 10 minutes into the episode, and barely things have 7 minutes of the episode, but nothing's happened. So yeah, sure.
New record.
First bit is just banter. That's what we do.
Well, the true new record is now Maya's not just been accused of one murder in one case, but now 2 murders. That's a record, Maya. That
Be back. Can we have the game, please?
yes.
That's
Just
about it. That's about to ask.
There you
Yes,
Thank
R2, I
you.
was just getting to
yes,
that.
R2. I was just getting to that bit.
go.
Yes, R2. I was just getting to that bit.
I forgot how loud I put this.
Oh,
Bless my eardrums out, why don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, get the beautiful menu music for all of 3 seconds.
On to day 2 of the investigation. May 11th, 1:03 p.m. Tempul Temple.
Quick drink before I start. What do I do now? I can't believe Maya and I were actually found guilty.
It's very easy. What do? You just curl up in a corner, try not to cry, but then cry a lot.
Yes.
God, I'm too
Basically.
used to doing that though.
This trial will not be drawn out any longer. The defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense.
George Lucas, is that you?
No, that's Sean Connery. It's my attempt at Sean Connery. Now then.
Sean Kuraini.
Sean Connery, yes.
Sean Connery.
Oh god.
This court finds the accused, Maya Fey, and the defense, Phoenix Wright, guilty.
I do love the font for it, though.
Hmm.
Ah!
And then he died at the end.
Bleh.
And now I am the dead. Bleh.
Yes, it's not a canon death unless they go bleh.
Uh-huh.
And now I am the dead inside.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Should now be working, Bear.
Yeah, it is working now, thank you.
Yep, that indeed it is.
Mr. Wright!
Albie.
I saw the whole trial. What's gonna happen to Miss Moya now?
Nothing. She's a main character.
She's
I'm
not
worried
wrong.
about that too.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
But right now, I'm more worried about my neck.
Well, don't be. You're the mainest of characters. You're fine.
Oh my god.
You have plot armor.
What voice did I give? Big Old Man.
I
I think it was just down and gruff, yeah.
And now for my one line in the entirety of part 3.
Go, wait,
Yes.
build up. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
I
yeah, build
can-
up.
I can build
Yes.
it up
Yeah.
again.
Drum roll.
Yes. There you go. I'll see you in part 4.
And I'm written out of the script. Fuck.
That's fine.
I'm just not a prosecutor who shows up in the middle.
They're not appearing in this part.
That's me.
Right now, I need to focus on the next trial.
The murder of Acolyte Zealots, right?
At least the jury is still out on that one, so to speak. The two murderers are most likely connected. If I can get to the bottom of Acolyte Zealot's murder, it might give me the ammunition I need to overturn Maya's guilty verdict. And my own.
Let me help you investigate. I want to assist you any way I can.
I appreciate it, Albie, but we're talking about a murder.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard for a foreigner to investigate this on his own.
Why?
You have a point there.
Does he?
I wish I knew what to do.
No.
Isn't that your benevolence? Princess Rafer.
You're
saying
both
mope?
in this
Moping.
case.
Oh yes, okay, that's
Shut
what you're
it,
saying.
I'm moping. Oh, it is you again.
Do I need to go get the mope bucket?
Yeah.
The dead lawyer walking. Guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act.
I was hoping for more of a laugh. Ugh. I see she hasn't lost any of her charm.
Moping.
Why the long face? I thought you'd be glad I was found guilty under the DC Act.
Man, these superhero games are getting really weird. I thank you.
I get it, DC.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Just
Don't worry.
Jesus Christ. It scared the shit out of me.
Sorry,
Right.
Drew.
You know what? Part of me was expecting a badum tish. The other part was like, holy fuck! Oh dear.
Well, everyone's awake now, so mission
Is I-
accomplished.
Don't blame me. That's a built-in Discord one.
Ah,
That's
I'm
too
late
loud.
for
That's
work.
too loud.
Ah. Wait a minute, I don't work today. Wait, I already been to work today. What the Ah!
Is that just you or is that Phoenix? Because it could fit either.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is yes. Oh boy.
I am in no mood to take joy in your suffering. For I was unable to defeat you, and had to leave the job to others. I failed in my sacred duty as the royal priestess.
Wait.
I guess that answers my question.
Have I misunderstood the voice of the Mitana yet again? This cannot be!
And then she was the dead.
Bleh.
Down for the count.
Thank you for that.
It's canon. We got the Blair.
She's dead now. This is a zombie that we're speaking to.
All I did was defend my client. I can't bear to see her looking so sad like this, though. She's like a puppy. An annoying puppy, but a puppy.
You can't adopt this one.
You're
That
benevolent.
has never stopped him before.
This one is
No,
pre-owned.
Moping.
Your benevolence.
Stop moping.
Can't tell me what to do? I'm a teenager. Oh, barbed head. I thought you had already begun your journey to the Twilight Realm.
I'm not dead yet.
can you dance and can you sing?
No.
I still have an investigation to do for tomorrow's trial.
What's this? Do you mean to say you have not given up yet?
I mean to say many things, but that's right. I'm going to prove Maya's innocent tomorrow.
But why? Why do you refuse to give up? I can't fathom such obstinacy.
He's just
'Cause
stubborn.
I'm not dead yet. I already said that.
Well, investigate all you want. Like a teenager, I don't give a shit.
You really don't mind? Aren't you worried that a lawyer backed into a corner by the DC Act might do something desperate, like forge evidence?
Oh, Phoenix,
Whoa,
you sneaky,
do not.
you sneaky little bastard.
But also, the real question is if he's convicted and guilty, why the fuck is he allowed to do the investigation in the first place?
That's fair. Shadow, you had a question. No
I was
comment.
just like, bro, do not mention that in front of her.
Nope, I'm mentioning it.
Your funeral.
You do have a good
That's
point.
the point.
Although I guess it's like, what can you do, Drifting? You're kind of guilty. You know, it's difficult to disappear. Phoenix is a lawyer.
It's more, why are these people who are so against defense attorneys that they even have this in place, letting a guilty one roam free?
Yeah. Good point.
What's this?
If left unsupervised, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know?
You
Pointing out
sly.
your problems do not make them go away, game.
Ah,
Okay. Now to see if she takes the bait.
yes. I see your point. Barbed head.
Yes?
I know what happened yesterday. You perpetrated some sort of fraud or other misdeed while I was not watching.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
That explains why I misunderstood the voice of the High Priest's soul. Yes, of course! That's the only explanation.
Sure.
Oh, sure, the only explanation. I was just trying to cheer her up. Now she thinks even less of me.
Task failed successfully.
What's this sitcom ass music I'm listening to right here?
That does sound very sitcom.
She's a princess, but also a teenager.
Somebody
She hates-
did. Somebody did make. I can't send it yet. I'll have to send it later. But there's a spoilers. But there's a somebody did a sketch of That's So Rafa instead of That's So Raven. There's
My
also
God.
one called. There's also one that's Apollo in the House, which is based on Cory in the House.
Oh god.
God, can you imagine him in a sitcom? His life is a sitcom.
Yeah, it is a sitcom
Are
already.
you kidding?
It's also kind of soap opera-ish.
Let's see if I can. Yeah, no, Polly in the House. I can send this one. I can send this one. I
Polly
can't
in
send
the
that to
House.
Rafa one yet.
Okay then.
That just sounds like there's a chicken in the house, honestly.
Put it in the put it in the bench. There you go.
A, a pollo in the house. Oh wow.
Well, if the, let's get the audience in on this then. So where's my overlay?
Link,
Oh okay. I was yeah.
let me just pop the name of the artist because I would send the whole post, but the second part does have the spoilers.
There we go. Polly in the house.
I
There
love how
it is.
Ezra's there.
On a
From-
completely unrelated note, do you know that they've arrested somebody for Tupac's killing?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 20 years later, they arrest somebody for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Almost got away with it.
So close.
Right.
I must not allow you to sell your sacred hall of justice mess with your misdeeds ever again. Therefore, today, I will be monitoring your every move once more.
Yeah, okay.
I will not fail to spot your misdeeds this time. The moment I see anything out of the ordinary, I will send you straight to prison.
Why aren't we in prison?
And you, boy, do not throw your lot in with this foreign devil.
I was wondering why she was calling me boy.
Boy.
Why can't we? Oh, the child.
Yeah, so the young knight.
The child, I
Child
forgot.
is silent, but
But your benevolence!
It's okay, Albie. You don't need to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it.
I'm not worried about you. I'm written out of the script.
But first, I should probably lighten my load a little.
Ah, the classic get rid of anything that's completely irrelevant.
throws it off.
Yep.
Just throws it
Hey,
off.
Albie! Would you
Of
mind holding
course.
on to some of the evidence for me?
He's not a Skyrim follower, you know.
He is now.
I think
I think
Shadow has a cat.
Shadow,
with her.
Shadow's talking to cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kitty cat time.
I adore listening to people when a cat arrives. It's a love.
Yes.
It's amazing.
You come to help. If I put this on my lap, will you sit on my lap or will you join me?
Probably
So
not.
you gaze a turn it or will you get offended immediately?
Will Nim play the role of Shadow today? Not Shadow the person, Shadow the dog. I think we have to make that point every single time now.
Boy.
Nim being a good boy. That's
That's new.
news to me.
No, he wants the desk.
Uh-oh.
Just sit on my lap.
Bad
No.
news.
Blanket down
Bad
and
news.
Yes. He's sitting on my lap. He's sitting on my lap.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah. Of course not. I'm always glad to help. Unnecessary evidence unloaded onto me. Wait, what?
Here, hold this.
I mean, your
Here,
bag's big
have
enough.
those 27 wheels of cheese, please.
Exactly.
Hey, Albie, I found 37 suits of armor. Can you carry those, please?
I love
Of
the
course, Mr. Right. How did that?
I love the implication that Albie can carry more things than Phoenix.
I expect I'm a lawyer, not a weightlifter.
Oh, if it's meant to be modeled like after a Sherpa, I believe it because Sherpas can do a freaking ton, like
Yeah,
multiple climbs at the like the side of Everest to take climbers up there. Yeah,
Besides, he gets
May
a.
the holy
Go on.
you'll vote first. Go for it.
Well, Phoenix does get a debuff thanks to his bad back, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
May the Holy Mother's blessings be upon you.
Now then. The scene of the crime is the logical place to start. Or maybe a massage parlor. If I recall correctly, the body was found at the Plaza of Devotion.
Wait, really?
I don't know, that was 2 weeks ago.
This because you know I haven't got my phone anywhere near me, so I've been on my lap.
Roro.
Yes.
Fucking outline.
Yeah, that is just yeah.
So yeah, that's implying that this man was murdered while he was praying.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you know what? I'm actually going to bet that it's more ludicrous than that, if I recall correctly.
Looks like the police already finished their investigation. To think someone would be killed here. A place devoted to prayer.
I mean, they're also stuck in that post for like 2 days, so it is an easy kill if you ask me.
A body outline and flowers? Somebody leave them here in memory of the deceased? And there's something different about the prayer flags today.
Oh, you mean the obviously pink one on the side?
Hmm.
As the High Priest's disciple, Acolyte Zealot was utterly devoted to his training. First the High Priest, and now his devoted disciple? Maya Fey will pay for this.
As I keep trying to tell you, Maya has nothing to do with any of this.
And you can prove this? How?
What do you think I'm doing here? Gathering dirt and dust for the trial?
You and your smart mouth. This is
Done right.
precisely why you and your loyally ilk are so reviled.
Pretty certain this is Emma, I think.
Aw, I was
It's
I'm in the
certainly
middle
not
of-
Maya. Maya's in jail.
What's up, Shadow?
I was just telling Nim what a handsome boy he was.
Oh, tell him how much a handsome boy he is.
You can do that.
He's a very good boy.
Do it.
He's lying down on my lap. He's never done this while I've been on call like this before. So I wish I could. Oh no,
And
Oh,
he left.
No!
Oh no.
no! I think he
Tra-
did it because he
tragedy.
knows that my phone is my phone was out of reach, so I couldn't even show anybody. I
You-
love
you will not
Leslie,
have-
even
you
though
will not
don't
have
love
proof of
me
this.
as much.
So let me love you!
Let me love you.
And then it's just like no one will ever believe you.
Pretty much. Hey, Mr. Wright. It might be.
Ta-da!
you.
Nailed it!
Emma!
It's that detective from your country again.
Ah, it's the princess. I would be scared if I didn't have a cat on my lap earlier. Just fortified me.
You seem displeased that I'm here.
Well, yeah.
Oh no! Don't be silly. I'm just Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry about what happened to Maya.
It's not your fault, Emma. You were just doing your job. And if I had just done mine.
Mr. Wright.
There's no use crying over spilt milk.
Spelled
What do you
Pepsi
want?
on the other hand.
Ugh.
Oh,
How to get
Yeah.
everywhere?
You want ends because that is how you get ends.
This is my meme.
Would you mind telling me about what you know about the murder? It's do or die in court tomorrow. And I mean that literally.
Gladly. I'll help in any way I can.
Remember, I have my eyes on the both of you, so see to it that you commit no misdeeds.
That's a hard ask
Of
from
course
Emma.
not. You're talking to a professional here.
alright then. Let's
I
just...
don't see any professionals in front of me anywhere.
Yeah, maybe you need
Maybe
to
have your
rest.
eyes checked.
I love that you both have the same joke at pretty much the same time.
Are opticians banned here as well?
Yes.
Let's see. How about starting with an overview of what happened?
Sure. The victim is Praise-a-Lot.
I
He
refuse
was
to
the high
react to
priest's
this.
disciple. His body was discovered around noon today, right after the rite wrapped up.
So during the High Priest's murder trial.
That's right. Apparently, he'd been here praying since the day before the rite even started. Talk about serious devotion.
Yeah. I bet it lasted a few minutes.
But your back is in shambles, so.
This is a picture of Mr. Zealot's body.
Yeah. That dagger in his upper back looks like it would have been particularly painful.
Is it a peach or an apple?
It's the strawberry.
Is that a tattoo on the back of his neck? It's peach shaped.
Hey!
There we go.
when the praying was finally done. But the victim remained bent over in prayer when they went over to check on him.
They discovered he was dead, right?
I'm surprised nobody noticed when they, sat backing up. They were like, "Oh, that guy's got a thing to
knife
down
in
his
him.
neck." That's
He's
not
been
supposed
dead
to
for
be
2 days.
What's wrong
he
with
was
you,
the one-
Phoenix? Me?
If he was the one
Nothing.
praying in
You,
the,
however, have a dagger in you.
If he was the one directly in the middle of the front, it's very possible like people just like turned away while they were walking back and didn't like turn into the center where the victim was.
Maybe, but they'd still have to sit up.
It's a bit of a stretch, let's say it like that.
Well, the dagger might have been obscured, but yeah, weird.
Yes, the estimated time of death is May 9th, sometime between the start of the rite and the discovery of the High Priest's body.
And again, eyewitness testimony is often considered, faulty.
Yes, in other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite.
People don't remember things as well as they think they do.
And the murder weapon was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the High Priest. The prosecution believes Maya came down the stairs after killing the High Priest, and then stabbed Mr. Zalot with the same dagger.
Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what about the cause of death?
He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust into his upper back. I can believe that would have gone straight to the spinal cord. So here's the autopsy report.
I hope it doesn't get updated.
Yeah, spinal cord injury.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but like, it's also kind of silly. Like, what was the cause of that, sir? There's a knife in his neck.
Estimated time of death, you say? How can you know such a thing? Witchcraft, I say! Witchcraft! I want to know. Well, Bobhead, out with it!
Oh, so the princess of the Spirit Medium Kingdom is interested in forensic science, is she?
I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise.
We can
Terrible
tell.
subject at school.
Flat earthers be like.
Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such,
You're already a
it
drama
would be
queen.
It would be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in.
I want to throw her down the stairs.
There's nothing silly about it. I'll have you know, even Prosecutor Samandi holds forensics in high regard.
That feels fake.
Does he? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science.
Science!
Still, I suppose it is nothing much compared to the divination seance. Nah, I'm better than you.
Sure, that helps you sleep at night.
Or whatever. She really doesn't have an adorable bone in her body.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Going right for the throat, Emma.
I am
Or
right here.
Or
Oh,
sensible.
are you? I thought you left.
Oh. Yeah, how we wish you weren't, Rafa.
Emma, I think she's actually interested. Would you mind explaining it to her
Yes,
in simple
actually.
language?
Yes, I have to now. Okay, there are many ways to estimate the time of death. But the most well-known method uses the change in body temperature.
Interesting.
Body temperature drops at a steady rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long somebody's been dead by measuring their temperature, and also rigor mortis, but we're not going into that.
I see. That was quite enlightening. Bobhead, present your forehead now.
What? Why?
I think you've mistaken him for somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel just a little over 95 degrees. It seems you are not dead yet.
So it will be,
Of course I'm not.
Oh, it was but a jest. After all, you're still the dead lawyer walking. Dead lawyer walking. Dead lawyer walking.
think punch that up a little bit, Raven.
No wonder they're against science in Korean. They use Fahrenheit scale.
Indeed.
Whoa.
Sorry
use
to any of our
they
Fahrenheit
use-
using audience.
They use goddamn American numbers. I knew it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is localized to be American, but yeah.
I fail to see the humor in any of this.
What, laughing at Americans?
I mean, I was born there, and neither of us is
Were there
there.
any witnesses? To the death, not Lemming's birth. I would presume that Lemming's mother was there, you know.
I would sure hope so.
Also, that's Phoenix's line for whatever reason.
There was no mother. Let me just sprang from a hole in the ground.
Were there any witnesses? There's so many people here at the plaza, you'd think somebody would have seen something.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? And you'd also think I wouldn't steal your lines, but apparently I will. But we haven't found a single witness.
How's that even possible?
Because everyone was bent over, utterly devoted to prayer, naturally.
Alright, the backshattering pause that nearly killed me.
Such a shame it didn't.
Still, I think somebody would have noticed something.
I thought so too, but
I have
the monk
posted
scarf he had
a
on,
joke
no
in the
one
bench.
could see the dagger in his upper back.
No one. Wow. Okay. No one just noticed a big old thing just sticking out of his back. Okay. It's
Apparently. Plus, everyone
Yeah,
was so
drifting.
absorbed in
I know
prayer
that
they
one.
didn't
Ah,
see or hear.
Let Shadow read the line.
Sorry.
Plus, everyone was so absorbed in prayer they didn't see or hear anything.
I can't believe this.
Let's have a look and see what was posted in there.
I can't believe this.
No way. I can't
I
believe
can't believe
this.
this.
So with
I'm
it,
glad Laura picked up what I was putting down.
we've got another meme in there, which is of course
I mean, of course.
Russell Doofenstein, isn't it?
Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz, Evil Incorporated.
Yeah. Ah, yes, my nemesis.
It's like, it all began on the day of my actual birth. Both my parents failed to show up.
That's a really good impression, actually.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Having watched very little of Phineas and Ferb, I'm surprised you think that was good.
Yeah, it is. It's a very good impression.
What you choose to believe is your choice. But the fact remains, there were no witnesses. However, there is one piece of irrefutable evidence. The dagger.
Sadly, yes.
Ah,
A Moido weapon.
boy, Dad.
Wow.
Can you tell me about the murder weapon?
It is a stabby implement. The killer used the Warband dagger, the legendary weapon of Lady Kira. It was discovered impaled in the victim's upper back.
What is it? You just mumbled under your breath there.
Nothing?
It's just like that. I remember thinking like that's something I would imagine Emma saying.
I'm busy colouring in with felt tips and I accidentally got pen on my fingers.
Yeah, I can see Emma saying that. Oh man, I got ink on my fingers.
That's a mood, honestly.
The accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger, were they not?
Yes, they were.
It's been forever since I used felt tip pens. I'm not artistically inclined, so
Yeah, it's only been recent that I've actually bought some decent ones. I can tell you an interesting story actually. I'm right-handed, so I only smudge my writing a little bit. But my then boyfriend was, well, my ex, is left-handed. So every time he writes something, his hand drags along the page, so he ended up like smudging. Like his left hand would be like crack on the side.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it's inconvenient.
Well, bar dagger.
I was
Harold, you've got a record.
absolutely is inconvenient.
With such irrefutable evidence, there is no questioning the accused's guilt.
Not so fast. What about a motive? Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot.
What do the police think about this matter?
Motive.
Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot.
So you say. But let us now hear what the police think about the matter.
The police believe Maya is the Lady Kira figure who's been battling the rebels. And since Mr. Zealot was a disciple of the High Priest who turned out to be a rebel,
He, too, was likely a rebel, and therefore met the same untimely demise as his teacher.
yeah, that's how the police currently view this crime.
There's no way Maya's that Lady Kira vigilante.
Oh, hello. Come back again. I agree on a personal level, but the police are just going with what today's trial concluded. I cannot read today. Holy shit.
Ah! I already blew it in court today.
All right, that's everything.
I think you've got to examine every suspicious.
She's
looking
looking
crap.
ridiculous. I just thought that maybe we should present something to Emma. But yeah, let's examine it, then we can potentially show Emma some shit. Let's check the flowers.
So these flowers were left here in memory of Acolyte Zealot. What are they called?
They are known as Narmunda, and they are given to express sorrow when a life is lost.
It seems offering flowers in memory of the dead is a universal practice.
Namanda. Flower, add to the court record. There you go.
We come from a land of Namanda.
I understand that reference.
Acolyte Zealot was killed in a prayer pose.
Just gonna stand there.
With his head bent over like that, the last thing he saw must have been this rug.
It is a prayer rug, woven by devout monks. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon his departed soul.
Probably between vandalism just by standing still.
It's strange that there are no bloodstains, though.
I'll let Casey.
I was just gonna say that the thing is that the divination seance is gonna be not terribly useful if all we see is the rug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Nah.
That's all.
But you still have your other senses, which the thing also goes
Yeah.
based on.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's
Yeah, that-
actually very good.
It'd have to be everything but sight, and that would be a very good challenge.
Perhaps it was so cold, his blood froze. Or perhaps it was absorbed by his vestments.
It is pretty cold. Maybe the blood really did just freeze inside his body.
I don't think that's how that works.
Shadow, medical expert.
No, it doesn't. Because blood is quite a high. Because blood is actually quite salty, it takes a while to freeze, and also doesn't freeze normally. It's got a high freezing temperature, very high freezing temperature, which is why, you know, when blood banks cool the blood, it doesn't turn into blocks of blood. It's just very, very cooled down packets of blood.
Makes sense.
But it
This prayer
congeals
blood.
quickly, doesn't it?
Yes, it congeals much slower at colder temperatures though, which is why they're kept cool.
Ah,
And also why you use cold water for getting rid of blood, because it inhibits the clotting process.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Oh, trust
pre-
me, I've had to clean a lot of blood stains in my
Yeah.
life.
Understandable.
Just for the record, she works in the medical profession. She's not a hired killer.
an assassin.
That we know about.
It's more that once a week, every month, things happen to me.
She's also a woman.
And that. And that.
Yeah, I own her.
Yeah.
But
I only-
we can't. Yes, but we can't confirm or deny that she works for ICS.
She works for me. What she does is administration, right? Number one, right?
Yeah. It's
He's
administration.
evil.
Administration. We don't talk about what happens in the basement.
Yeah.
What basement?
Exactly.
Which basement?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Good job, 47. Now find a way out.
This prayer flag looks much newer than the rest. Your benevolence? What's it say here?
The dearest wishes of our subjects are written upon these prayer flags. Reading the prayers of others is considered rude. But if you must know, it says, at the usual spot, bring grub, the key too.
That's a weird prayer.
That is one of the more direct and practical prayers I have ever seen.
Just throw a
Say
key
that.
down, please. Thank you.
You don't say.
Dear Lord, meet me at the usual spot.
I wonder
Give
if
me
it's
a
even
key.
a prayer.
Dear Lord, you owe me money.
That's a threat.
Where's the money, Yahweh?
That's what I was sometime in the 80s when somebody went on TV and said, God says he'll take me away unless I get $5,000.
Do you know
That makes
what's
me
actually
think-
really? Do you know what's actually really funny?
Hmm.
There are Roman prayers that have been found in some burial sites where they've actually been praying to be like, God, well, whatever God they're praying to, like, fucking Dave needs to pay me back for the fucking scenario that he's got that I lent him the other day. I wish he would bring it back or something.
Like the fucking Romans use gods as their fucking repo man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so
Seems
there's
legit.
like, God, Linda's so hot. Please, like Venus or whatever. I guess it's Venus because it's
Yeah,
Rome,
it's
so
Venus.
it's
I think it's
one planet. So they're like,
Aphrodite is from like
Venus,
the
can you turn her head for me, please? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the first example of written language? Somebody, like, the first discovered example of written language.
is a
somebody bitching
complaint,
That,
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
complaining
Yeah.
that somebody sold them shitty copper.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's I forgot his
meme on
name,
Tumblr.
but
Yeah.
there is a copper merchant from Babylonia who has become infamous for selling shitty fucking copper.
Yeah, those,
Yeah, the whole thing is a meme on Tumblr, I know.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a thing.
Yeah. I would actually recommend, if anybody's interested in Romans, the Roman fort of Vindolanda in the north of England. It's where they found like loads of preserved writings, basically from the Romans, like talking about like letters home about what's been going on the northern border, which is usually shite because the Scots exist, and all little stuff like that. It's very very interesting.
They keep flashing their bits at us.
the merchant
Yeah.
of shitty copper. Wikipedia says his name was Ea Nasir.
Yeah.
Yes, that asshole.
Yeah, Hexham wasn't far from here.
Yeah. Also, what if you do go to Vindolanda or you do look it up, be aware the Romans did not have the prudish nature that we did and would carve penises onto everything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
There's even examples
I mean,
of it
they-
on the Roman wall.
Yes.
yes. I mean, they did have like their idea of a god gnome would be a man having fun with a goat.
Yeah. That was all the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
boy.
local still surviving Roman fort is called Arbea, if anyone wants to know.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty neat.
nice.
In regards to that garden ornament, I think it's rather me personally. But that's me.
No.
Hey.
Boss, you can't. I'll steal the reg back.
Oh god. It's
Oh dear.
I mean, although that did fit right in with the puns in this game.
Right.
I wonder if it's a threat.
Yeah. 2 redeems in one go.
Same thought.
I've read the line
Okay.
twice now.
Brand new flag added to the gold record. It's a brand new flag.
You have a flag.
Do you want one?
No flag, no country. Them's the rules in this spook that I just made up. Okay. That message on the prayer flag seems a little weird, but I think I've seen everything there is to see around here.
You have not found or heard anything of particular worth. Are you ready to give up?
Never. I'm not calling it quits yet.
Does it look like you have any hope of winning, Mr. Wright?
Not a
Yes.
chance. Emma. I can't really say at this point. All I know is I have to keep investigating.
What are you two sneaks up to? I would advise you to get back to work if you are done here, Detective.
Oh, slave driver.
Otherwise, I will report you to Prosecutor Sadmadi for dereliction of duty.
I'm going. Jeez.
Oh, harsh.
Well, see you later, Mr. Wright, and good luck.
Armageddon.
I'm going. Jeez.
And good luck, you're going to need it.
I should really pay a visit to everyone in every place connected with this case.
Hi, Sawdust. I can hear you in the background.
That's what all that crashing is.
Yes, she's having a very fun time.
The zoomies.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. May 11th, High Priest House.
Oh god, I am needed. I think.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry to bother you again, but
Oh, it's you.
Bobtail! You are not contemplating casting suspicion upon Lady Believe, are you? She lost her beloved husband, and now Acolyte Zilot. It was like a son to her.
I can speak for myself, you know.
of course I'm not. But since she was close to both victims, I wanted to hear what she has to say.
Very well.
And then there's the fact that Lady Kira didn't attack Mrs. Inme. That probably means she isn't a rebel.
This is about poor Prey. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can talk about that right now.
But what about Maya? She's innocent.
Maya, I heard she was found guilty. Where's my dear husband and I pray?
Mrs. Inme, you don't really believe that Maya is the killer, do you?
I don't know. But that was the verdict, so what else can I believe? What am I to do?
The verdict has already reached your husband's case. But the truth of the matter is yet to be found.
It would actually be funny if she turns out to be the killer. Just saying. How can you be so sure?
Because I believe Maya is innocent. That's all we have right now. My faith in her. So please, help me understand what happened.
So you're defending her based solely on faith? Even though you'll be punished for abetting the accused?
That's right.
No, but like the whole thing is that the message was sent when the house was on a lockdown. If it's not Maya, who else could it be?
Hmm.
All right then. Your favors move me. I will tell you what I can.
Are you sure about this, Lady Belieb?
My lovely wife is also a devout follower of Quran-ism. As such, she's not one to make light of another's faith. But if I find that you have lied about your faith and Maya Faye's innocence, I shall curse your entire family and all your disciples for the next 8 generations.
Hey! Leave Athena and Apollo alone, buddy!
Aww. That's cute.
Apollo doesn't need any more of this dead-beating horse stuff.
True.
His life's already a disaster.
Hmm.
It's like
And
it's
I mean,
already a
so is
disaster.
Athena's, just in a different way.
How did Acolyte Zealot end up living here as your husband's disciple?
About 2 years ago, while my husband was at a spiritual retreat in the mountains, he came across Parade collapsed on the ground. That's what brought him in here. I always want to help those in need, weren't you, dear?
And he's been living here ever since? Well, 2 years ago, that's around the same time Maya arrived in Kurain.
Yes, he was born in a poor village and had nowhere to call home. My husband felt pity for the boy, so he took him in as his disciple. But not only as his disciple, he was like a member of our family, too.
I see. If this is where Acolyte Zealot lived, there might be something I could learn about him lying around here.
Entity hint. I do notice the photographs.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph. It tells you how many people aborted this meme. A photo of the High Priest, his wife, Acolyte Zealot, and Maya. Since Maya's in it, it must have been taken the day before the rite. I should ask Mrs. in me about it.
Bubbly photo added to the court record. Stealing family photographs, you swine.
Take 10 conflict.
I'm just taking a photocopy of it, it's fine.
To think that this would be her family photo. That's no good. Maya Faye has some nerve. I mean, here she is, posing with the 2 men whom she would soon kill.
I beg to differ. I see this photo as proof that she didn't kill them.
That smile of hers does not fool me. I sense a deep and abiding malice behind it.
What about the extra person? I know it's a joke that's been done already, but the extra person. I'll prove Maya's smile is the real deal.
What do you mean the other person?
I mean, who took the photo?
That's a good point.
They could have set it on a tripod.
I
Yeah.
know. Let me have this, okay?
Interesting. Notice that it's the table in the picture.
Hmm.
But look at the... First of all, look at the shelves. There's this weird crystal ball.
Mhm.
There's a different photo than we have in the frame here already. And
The picture's been moved.
not just that, the cupboards don't match up.
Yeah, that red flower's in the wrong place.
Yeah, well, there's the red. If you look over,
I've got the feeling we're just not seeing the full thing in the shot.
yeah, we might not be seeing the last one. But the thing is, look at them if you were to see them. You've got yellow, so you look behind Mr. Zelot on the left hand side. You see the hint of yellow. That's obviously the first cabinet. Then you see between him and Mrs. In Me, the red. That implies it's the red thing. Then you move on just past Mr. In Me is another red cabinet, but it's yellow on the actual cabinet. Could mean nothing, but it's worth pointing out. Could be nothing. It's worth pointing
I
out.
think that's a continuity error.
It could be just shitty perspective on.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just a
I
continuity
think
error.
it's that. I think it's perspective less than anything else.
But the cupboards, man, the cupboards.
The cupboards.
They hold the key. They hold the key.
It's got like Charlie Sheen meme in my head. You're
Oh, Charlie Day.
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day, not Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie
That's-
Sheen is
that-
the drug-addled one.
Who's on a drug called Charlie Sheen.
Bob's head. It appears you were quite fond of rummaging through the garbage.
Hey,
I
used
just
to
thought
play
there might be
Pokemon, it's
some
fine.
other. Sorry, what was that, Shadow?
I used to play Pokemon, it's fine.
True, true. I just thought there might be some other important piece of evidence in here.
I shall now
Sometimes they-
call you
listen-
Raccoon Right.
Fair enough. They do sometimes pop up in the trash, you know.
There's bound to be
Oh.
something in the trash.
Yes, that's right. Hmm.
Look, I'm not doing this for fun, really. Doesn't look like there's anything else of interest in there.
Always check the trash can.
Yeah.
Pictures of the Queen and her husband, the Justice Minister Kurain.
Yes, my mother and my father.
Must be weird to just walk into people's houses and see your parents.
What do you think? Do they not possess an awe-inspiring air?
No.
Oh, terrifying is more of a word I would use.
Tyrannical, I would say.
Well,
Sinister. Yes, they are very awe-inspiring. Totally.
What's with the drums?
What a magnificent altar.
of course it's magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all.
The Holy Mother. Is she that faceless figure there?
Such insolence! How do you not know if Her Holiness is on
I'll try that again.
How do you not know who Her Holiness is on sight?
So I'm
Do
not
you
from
seek
here.
to cross? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant?
Sorry, won't happen again.
This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well. Depicting Her Holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all of Kyrienism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like.
Great piece of art.
Oh yeah.
And that includes the members of the royal family.
Wow. Oh, there's an unusual custom. gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like.
Nothing about the drums. No Taiko, no Tatsujin for you.
Ah.
So the only thing popping in my head about the whole thing being faceless is the Tangle joke of they can't get my nose right.
Just can't get my nose right.
Adding that to the list of movies I need to rewatch soon.
Could it be the...
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have
the
to
Game Boy.
a friend
I was
to
gonna say, could it be the Game Board?
What you recommend a friend to? On what?
That's already
Jet's
been done.
friend to the Barbie movie.
Oh yes, I need to watch. Yeah, that's me. I'm that friend.
I also need to watch that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to go see Oppenheimer either.
Huh.
I missed both of them.
I thought you'd be all over Oppenheimer, honestly.
There's no cinema near me anymore.
Aw.
Like a week before Oppenheimer opened, my local cinema went bust.
Oof.
Oh, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
And I'm not getting on the local train service to another city on one of my few days off to watch a movie.
Fair.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we can present to her. That kind of gets her
Yeah,
talking.
we're out of other ideas.
I don't think we should show the autopsy report. That seems kind of mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Guess how your friend died? He got stabbed in the back.
Yeah,
Just a massive spinal cord severance. Yeah.
Stabbed in the back of
Like,
the
hey,
neck.
Hey, have you seen that movie Predator?
Also, what's the thing next to the keychain?
This lady Q is a
No.
warning.
No, the other next.
In a sanctum diagram.
Oh, okay. I just could not make up what the fuck that was supposed to be.
And the photo next to that is, hey, look how your friend died. It's
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Wait, we got the photograph, but she didn't mention anything about it. So let's show the photograph.
Ah, yeah.
That
That'd be-
photograph.
That'd be my
fair.
good guess. Sure.
Okay, good.
Can I ask you about this photograph?
It's taken during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the rite was held.
The Feast of Blessings? Would you mind telling me a little more about it? The day before.
This photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings.
Feast of Blessings?
Yes, it's forbidden to eat during the days of the rite, so the day before it's performed. We enjoy this dish full of words, a herb known to strengthen the body and mind.
Pronunciation check, please.
Gingil?
Or
As far as I'm
ginger.
aware?
Could it
Okay.
be a very weak pan of on ginger?
Could be.
It's a
Kay?
very herb.
Any idea?
K is muted.
Ah.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm spacing out because tired.
Mm.
It's alright.
I think it's. Gingil is my best guess.
Okay, we'll go with Gingyo for now. Yeah. What's the money?
Enough! Let's go!
It works.
You love the Gingle based dish, if you don't make, didn't you, dear? I fucked up this line.
That's right.
Gringle? I heard you say you can go some 3 days without sleeping after eating some.
Oh, so it's speed. Good to know.
Oh yes, this entire valley is just speed addicts.
They're rubbing it in. They're rubbing it into
They're all meth
their
heads.
they're all rubbing it into their gums. You know, it's like.
It really goes to show how tired I am because I had a moment of, wait, they have to keep driving the bus so it doesn't explode?
Yeah.
This whole place is speed?
Yes.
Keanu Reeves, is he here?
And definitely
Speed
not
2
speed 2.
Okay.
I mean, look, you put a wig on a high priest, and he looks like Keanu, kinda.
Look, that was a really good movie that the Mythbusters tested, alright? It was
Yeah.
fun. They broke a bus. It was hilarious.
It was great. It's a great movie.
Yes.
Also, this now explains why the whole country is called the Kingdom of Cocaine.
Oh no.
Yes, but many foreigners don't care for it because of its strong smell. Kind of like some fruit I've heard about. Customs say that these dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification rite. And only between noon and 3 p.m.
That's pretty specific.
Unless it's a Tuesday.
Is it because the smell is too strong?
Very good guess indeed. Mr. ensure the smell is gone by the time Lady Kira is welcome the next day. You don't want to stink up your house after 11 days.
So, not like the fruit you're thinking of, because that smell never leaves.
Wow, is it really that strong? Come to think of it, the evening before the murder, the overwhelming odor was all over town. It was like a cross between garlic and mint.
After the Feast of Blessings, Pari went over to the plaza to begin his supplication. Whatever that means. I never thought that would be the last time I would see him.
What was Maya doing at the time? I picked that up as well.
Join me in my chaos.
Chaos!
Shortly after Pari left, she went to the temple to prepare for the rite. I don't know what she did after that.
We have supplication, noun, the action of asking or begging for something earnestly or humbly. Could be like implied to be that's when he started praying.
Yeah. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I think it does, and I think
Thank
that's
you.
the time he was killed.
So Acolyte Zealot went out to pray the afternoon before the rite? According to the newspaper,
There we go.
on the day before the rite, the plaza was so cold the whole place had iced over.
Pray always prayed a lot. It's almost like it's in his name or something. From anyone I've ever known. He was a devout young man whose faith was twice as strong as ours.
I don't know why, but that's kinda intimidating to me.
Yeah, I'm rolling an intimidation check.
Natural 20. I thought I'd have made some progress by now. But I haven't come across any particularly insightful information, even here.
You seem disappointed. Let me lick those tears out of your eyes.
No, sweet salty sadness for you.
Also, I'd prefer if you didn't.
I saved them in a vial, so I can throw them out your window later. This is in me. Is there anything else you could tell me?
Forgive me, but if I keep thinking about those two any longer.
Bob's head.
Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
We have paid a visit to all the people and places connected with this case. I think it is about time you prepared yourself for the inevitable. Don't you?
Yes, you should go buy a ticket home.
Oh. I guess have a word with Maya? That's a new timestamp. May 11th, detention center.
Well, she sure looks tired. I'm so sorry, Maya. I failed to defend you during that trial earlier today. Was it really just earlier today?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was. Game's timeline.
Hello?
Sorry.
It's
fine.
okay.
Right.
As said, it's flu shot.
Yeah, this is so exciting. You're alright. You're alright.
Yeah, well, I'm mostly just like reading things quietly and spacing out because it's less energy intensive. I'm sorry too, Nick. I've got the flu shot blues.
Yeah,
I
it's
never meant.
really taking it out of you. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's also because I think due to various factors, I woke up at 3 a.m. I went back to sleep a couple times, but I've been up properly for 6 hours since because it's noonish now. So, and I don't it's fine. I'm dealing. I'm just sleepy, and it's okay. And I'm sorry if it's hindering my performance at all.
No, that's fine.
No, we just worry. We just worry about you. We just want you to
No,
be okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. I just don't have a ton of output brain power.
Yeah. If anything, I would say Sleepy K gives extra emotion to the dejected Maya.
Yes. Also, my speed joke. Speed the movie.
Take it away,
I've never seen
Sam.
it. I've never seen it, but the concept is hilarious. Anyway,
You and I should see it together sometime.
like how I made you watch Princess Bride. Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
As you wish.
Hang on. I never meant to get caught up in this whole mess. Even worse, I got you caught up in it too. You were convicted under that stupid law. Nick, you should really withdraw from this case. Maybe they'll even commute your sentence if you do.
I don't see them doing that. I could never abandon you like that. You might not believe me, but I'm going to pull off a win somehow.
It's not like I don't believe you, it's just... Am I coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got the line, didn't you? You got the line, correct?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
Don't worry. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see.
Okay.
Oh shit! Sorry, that's my phone.
You have one, Rafa.
You have one new message. Message 1.
Get on with it. Click.
Where's the money, Nick?
Oh,
You're
no.
awfully quiet, Your Benevolence.
It is only a matter of time until your executions are carried out.
Yay.
I simply thought it would allow you to a good talk before you depart from this world.
You're so dramatic.
Sorry, but we're not giving up yet. And we won't until the bitter end.
Sorry, guys, just had a little something in the room there.
It's
okay.
It's cool.
There is no need to put on a brave face. Your fates were sealed within today's verdict.
Yeah, totally.
Worry not of Maya Fey. The Twilight Realm will cleanse the taint from that neophyte petitioner's soul. Then perhaps the Holy Mother may finally forgive her.
Wow.
Dang.
When do we finally push her down the stairs?
She is baby.
Yes. Wait.
That doesn't matter. I still want to push her down the stairs.
You may want, but you cannot do. That is
No, it
righteousness.
frustrates me.
And I think I've heard somewhere that's illegal.
I mean, we're already going to prison, so. Oh no. We're not even going to prison. We're going to the death sentence.
Yeah. I mean, not having defense attorneys is illegal either. And yet here we are.
Yeah, okay, but
I think I skipped that by.
Was that her attempt at comforting me?
well, you failed miserably.
I mean, thanks.
Barbed head. Further resistance shall come to naught. Just let it go. Stop your desperate struggle. Accept the judgment that's been passed upon you.
No,
Let it go and move on.
no.
There it is.
That's my
Okay.
line.
She obviously doesn't know me very well.
She learned from the best.
I mean, we only met a couple of days ago, so that tracks.
Then perhaps your sentence will be commuted and
Hold it right there, Your Benevolence.
ah!
Why do you always have to be like that? What, 14 years old? Chill out, Maya.
Why are you like this? I'm 14.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Maya was 14 too, not long ago.
Maya, what are you?
What's the matter? I was simply showing some mercy upon your souls.
Nick here is risking his life to defend me.
And that is why I told you it will come to naught. That
No, I won't. Nick is just doing what lawyers are supposed to do. He's defending his client, no matter what.
enough. There is no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice.
Wow.
For we have the divination seance.
Which
was
has
very-
failed twice.
Yeah, because. But your insights were wrong. I will say, quick analysis point. The thing that I really like about the divination seance is that it very much illustrates any sort of forensic technology or magic or whatever. Someone will find a way around it.
Mm.
That's just important because that's why we need two sides in the courtroom so that we can not just rely on, oh, this looks like it, and then no doubt. Like DNA evidence can be falsified. Fingerprints easily surpassed with gloves, stuff like that. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, it's just a really kind of good way of portraying. Like it's one of those things that I think is like one of those moments where it's like, oh hey, kind of good. Another good criticism of the justice system as is, specifically in Japan. Good job. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense to me.
Yep.
Because as I think I've mentioned, the whole series is a critique of the justice system in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also why the police is usually quite incompetent.
Yes. And also why in the fourth game it's propaganda for the jury system, because there is not and was not at that time, and the reason it doesn't appear after that game is because it was not passed.
Oh.
Fun fact. Laura can back me up on this or disagree with me if I'm incorrect.
Well, what was this again? I was slightly zoning out, just looking at Wraither's very angry face again.
The jury system. There's not one in Japan, correct?
Well, I hope to never have to go into a court to find out, but that sounds accurate.
Okay. I won't press you for details. No worries.
Oh boy.
It's okay.
That's gonna hurt.
Just go commit a felony and come back to us on it.
Yeah, I'll just burn the building down tomorrow and then I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Like Minecraft.
Minecraft. It's fine. No crimes are going to be committed here.
Don't you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question.
Hey, the point you made.
Yeah. Thanks for reading my mind, Maya. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty?
What do you mean reading your mind? She is you.
Do the victim's souls or the Holy Mother herself wish that you judge people in error?
Ooh, attacking the faith.
You dare bring Her Holiness's name into this?
Yeah, she's a whack-ass bitch, and I'm gonna throw hands with her.
You know
Wow.
nothing. You folly baloney.
God, I love her trying to swear or like use specific words. She's bad at it. I love that for her. Heavens to Betsy all over again.
Please, you two. Enough already.
I channeled the Holy Mother, and she told me that you were an idiot.
Please, you two, find the room.
I love the mental image of Nick just pushing them apart. Hands on their forehead, just stay away, stop it.
Yeah, even with the bars in the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. I got a little carried away.
Don't think I don't appreciate it, but
That's not really like me, huh? Joke. It's joke.
no, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner.
It's good to have you in mind, Nick.
Aw, they're in cahoots.
You say that, but I failed the last one.
Shush.
True. I would say that is actually the best way to describe the dynamic of Phoenix and Maya. In cahoots.
Yes.
At all times. Relationship label in cahoots on
Yes.
Facebook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How dare you mock me so? You will not get away with this.
I believe you find I will.
Oh yeah, what will you do? Sentence me to death?
I was a fool to show you compassion, and to think I could convince you to accept your fate. So struggle all you want in the Hall of Justice tomorrow. You receive your just deserts, as the scorn of our kingdom is heaped upon you.
I can see that. I can see straight through that contorted smile on your face, you know. She may say these terrible things. But it's just the way she was raised, I guess.
That's a shitty excuse.
Show me the badge. Oh, hey! Congrats on getting your badge back, Nick. Oh, fuck, they acknowledged the disbarment!
Yay.
Achievement get!
Thanks, Maya.
Now you can go back to a life of bold-facedly bluffing the day away every day.
I didn't choose the.
No, go.
I didn't choose bullshit life. Bullshit life chose me.
John straight. That's not exactly why I returned to the courtroom, you know.
Are you sure?
Also, I love that we're presenting this to her now. After we've all already defended her in court.
Yeah, but the badge doesn't actually matter here.
I know
Yeah.
I did a terrible job last time, but look, I definitely have my lawyer's badge back. Honest.
I swear to God, I know what I'm doing. Here, this badge proves it.
Can you try and remember what happened one more time?
Oh dear. I've been trying as hard as I can. But I can't remember anything from the middle of the right onward.
Maya can't remember anything. She was EP.
Yes.
E.
She had to falafel asleep.
I mean, understandable.
Yes. Agreed.
She was splashing bandits all day.
All right. You suddenly felt sleepy, and everything after that's a blank.
Yep.
Which is kind of terrifying, actually, when you think about it.
Much like the bullets in that guy's guns.
Even so, I didn't kill anyone, and I'm not the one going around dressed like Lady Kira. So, I will say, Drifting, you pointing out how that's kind of terrifying. Honestly, on an existential level, I think channeling is terrifying. It is a very much sort of removal of self. Like, she's probably fucking used to this kind of thing. Of, she channels Mia, she's gone until it returns. There's a fan fiction that goes into depth about this. I
Yes,
think it takes
but-
place.
Yeah.
But
That
it's
is
really
a-
at one
fascinating.
point, that's with
That is a-
consent. Whatever the fuck this is scarier to me.
Well,
Hey.
I don't know if it's the full consent. I would say like semi-consensual position.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like, the amount that... Some of the times that Maya channels Mia, Maya's not planning to.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, the consent here is kind of, like, in Maya's corner, throughout. And it's just, I just am saying, it is a very interesting thing that I wish Ace Attorney delved into more.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me talk about Ace Attorney being deeper than you think. Anyway.
Thanks for coming
Do
to
you
my
know
TED
that
Talk.
there is a thing in
Yes.
real life that does actually make you lose time and you have no concept of losing time? Being under general surgery!
Oh
Your
dear.
brain, unlike sleep, your brain doesn't, like, because when you go
Register.
under surgery, you get knocked out, but your brain doesn't disconnect like it does during sleep. So your brain doesn't sense time passing. So you can go under general anesthetic and be right back out again and have no concept that time has passed.
I hear that a lot for people. It feels like it's just been 5 minutes, or I still have to go into the surgery. No, you were done. That was 3 hours ago. What the fuck?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
there
pretty much.
there is also something that's even more frightening than general anesthesia, but I'm not going to mention it because once I do mention it, it will be floating around in everybody's heads, and nobody needs that.
I already struggle seeking medical help when I need it. Don't make me more scared.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that, yeah.
It's just like I don't want to mention it because once it's in your head, you can never unknow it.
It's a cognito hazard.
Yes, I love that word.
I would like to not know it. Let's move on.
You can tell me, Shadow. That'd be cool. I think I already know what it is. All right.
Privately, yeah.
Yeah. DM me. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Please don't subject the rest of us to the cognito hazard.
Yeah, we're fine. Anyway. Although it's kind of cool to think there's a mysterious female vigilante out there. Oh, Maya, you are going to be so disappointed. And that's all I'm going to say, because I think that's funnier than telling you anything else.
Fair enough.
I feel like that's also kind of directed at me, actually.
Well, no. I mean, you may or may not know the spoiler that was referring to, but I don't care because you've already ruined it. No, I am for people with spoilers. I try to keep to their comfort level, but it's like I thought you were trying not to spoil yourself, and then you did.
I just sent you a fairy. That's all.
Well, I actually fuck. What was I? Oh, I forgot about that. That wasn't what I was saying. That's not what I was. Oops.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so.
What am I saying? I don't know.
I have to do this because David said so.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Yeah, that. Right. Were you close to Acolyte Zealot? I mean, I don't mean physically at the time of his murder.
No! Literally not. One, at the time of the murder, obviously. Two, we met several times during the meetings about the rite. Literally, he was probably one of the furthest away you could be while still being accessible. By foot. But I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet.
Didn't you eat together the day before the rite?
Yeah! We ate this one super stinky dish, but it was actually really good. Has anyone spotted the contradiction yet? I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Maya, that's so you. Sorry,
What, the slap between two? Did they slap it in a bun?
God. Yeah. Probably. Like, you know the salty noodles? Like, you know the salty noodles at Eldoon's Noodles?
David, we need to bring him back just briefly.
Wow.
Do, 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 do.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't know, just make us think about your salty noodles.
The one about salted noodles all the way in Cranes was down. I'll get him over there. I'll fly on out to you.
Yeah, you can visit here with Trucy sometime.
Thank you.
Thank you. I saw an opportunity.
Thank you. We needed return of the Eldoon.
Yes.
It's like if you added garlic and herbs to that, which I say like British people do because there's a fucking H in there, and then let it simmer for a really long time.
I understood the reference.
We Brits,
I
thank
only
you
use
for
the
that.
top quality herbs in my products.
This is just a me thing. I fucking hate the American pronunciation of it being herbs. Like, no, there's a fucking H in there. And yes, I did steal that bit partially from Eddie Izzard, but also it's true.
Yep.
He's right, you know.
Yeah.
He's right. There's a fucking H in there. It's
Sounds more like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point.
I've heard worse.
Now I miss ramen too.
Are you not hungry, Maya?
No,
Never.
literally always. She's like that Sailor Moon archetype of like cute girl who is always eating hungry and food.
Are you sure you're not saying?
Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, there is a kind of convincing theory for why. It's because channeling, like, is super physically exhausting because you physically transform your body. So she's
Yeah.
probably used to
Yes,
consuming
yeah.
a lot of calories because of that.
Yeah,
But
just
also-
like magical transformations are exhausting
Yeah.
and need a lot of energy.
But also, she
Yeah.
just has a black hole for her stomach.
Hello, Briz CG. Welcome to Silly Voice Saturday.
Welcome.
Hey.
Hang
So
on.
what was Acolyte Zealots like while you were eating?
He seemed to be enjoying the food. But as soon as we were done, he left to go pray.
And what did you do?
Oh, I returned to the temple to prepare for the rite.
That coincides with Mrs. Inmee's description of events.
Lady Kira's identity.
Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Kira?
When the rite started, it was just me and Abbott in me. The seance vision showed a third figure that
That's,
looked like Lady. Oh,
That's
fuck.
That's Felix's line.
Yeah, sorry.
You stole his line. How could you?
But the seance vision showed a third figure who looked like Lady Kira.
They needed to vaccinate me, so I'm all screwy.
It's fine.
Prison
It's fine.
vaccinations. Prison
fine.
vaccinations for Maya.
Vaccinations.
I just had that thought. I just needed to say that because I wanted to say it in characters, Maya. That I thought, wait, how would that make sense?
Because
Prison
we
vaccination.
don't want her to infect our death row inmates.
Or her to get infected, so we can have the proper execution. You know.
Before they administer the lethal injection, they give an
Well,
alcohol.
no, actually,
swab.
okay. Do you think this place has lethal injections? No, it's
No,
firing
no.
squad.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
definitely
It's
gonna
electric
beat you to
chair.
death with a brick.
I'm sorry.
Also,
I'm sorry,
it
Miss
would also
Faye.
be
Stunning.
definitely- Well, no, it would definitely be a public firing squad kind of execution thing because of the rebels. It's like they're making an example. I've thought a
No,
lot
mm.
more about the political intrigue of this of this fictional country
Sorry, Miss Faye.
than the writers did.
I'm sorry.
In this bloody...
You're gonna be shot tomorrow, but we have rules here, and that means you must get shots.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's firing squad. In this kingdom, no, it's public stoning.
Or death by sword
It's
or something.
religious. It is a high.
I was thinking hanging, but
That is
yeah,
fair.
It's a very theocratic society.
Yeah. Damn. Insert joke from my Life of Brian here that I don't remember how to make.
All I said is disturber was good enough for Jehovah. Ow!
that's it. No one's to throw any stones until I say so, even if he does say Jehovah.
God, I need to rewatch that movie.
Same.
Anyways,
Who threw that
I
stone?
don't know.
He did, he did.
no.
Oh, play it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh God.
I feel like that's
Okay.
also accurate for the bit, but get on with it.
Oof. Okay. I know. Lady Kira. I wish I could have seen her in the flesh.
Yeah. Let's focus on the case, shall we? It was supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum.
But what if she came from the sky? You know, like that bushy-bearded paratrooper. That mountain would have been no match for Lady Kira's wings. Huh?
That's from the Plumed Punisher TV show, right?
How'd you know?
Because the Lady Kira doesn't have wings.
Oh, I've got it this time. There must be a secret room with a secret door at the inner sanctum.
The secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
I mean, it is on a mountain.
Secret tunnel.
I like
Okay.
making that joke.
Yes, it's a good one.
Stolen from you.
Did you know that there are 88 secret plumed Punisher bases here in Kurayan?
Huh.
Can we please stop talking about the Plumed Punisher show for a sec, Maya?
I guess so. Keeping it real is so much harder than it looks.
Well, I should get going now.
Sorry I wasn't any help.
Don't worry, I've got this. We'll beat the Chargers tomorrow and be on the first plane back home before you know it. Then we'll go grab dinner at Eldoon's. Or your favorite burger joint. You pick.
Sounds good. I think I'll get the extra large hamburger steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds.
You can have whatever you like. But first, I have to beat the Chargers.
I almost forgot. Also, fun fact about that thing the thing she said. That's one of the sort of examples of the localization joke of the "Eat your hamburgers, Apollo." Of she wanted burgers in the trilogy, but then Eldoon was established in the fourth game. This is them trying to come to a synthesis with that. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Phoenix.
What is it?
Also, would you have Burger King or McDonald's?
Depends which couldn't.
Both.
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 Yeah.
I don't think Maya's terribly picky when it comes to burgers.
Yeah.
She definitely has a favorite, but like, yeah. I have a favor to ask. If she can get the crown at Burger King, though, Burger King.
Yeah.
Okay. But why are we whispering?
Why did we get the dialogue direction after the line? I forgot I left something super important at the high... Fuck. I forgot I left something at the High Priest's house. It's super important. Would you mind getting and holding on to it for me?
Sure. So what's this super important thing?
I think we're
In my
having
bag.
crunch.
Yes.
But like
Yeah, I
a,
think
a,
it's
a little
distorting.
bit.
In my bag, you'll find a folding book.
It's so super secret that we don't no longer.
We don't even get to see it. Can we examine the guard, by the way? Also, I know we did before, but again.
Sure, after
Starting
the.
to yeah. I'm
After
starting to
these
perk up
messages.
also.
Yeah.
Only given to the priestesses. It's only given to the priestess who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets. Secret, hush, hush.
That does sound important. How could you do something like that just lying around? That explains all the whispering. If Rafa found out, all heck would break loose.
Look, it's got Lady Kira's real name written in it, so... Psst, don't tell anyone I told you that. In fact, just forget I said anything at all. It's supposed to be a secret.
You're very good at keeping secrets, aren't you?
Leave
The
her
Tome
alone.
of Secrets contains secrets? Imagine that.
That's it.
What are you two whispering about?
That's almost like the Lord of the Rings thing of like, the tunnel of spiders contains a spider. Wow.
Oh, nothing. It's just she forgot something, so I told her I'd go get it.
You are up to something. Those chickens are up to something. I just know it.
Oh, God.
Shout out to Chicken Run 2 in production now.
Yeah.
Coming out to Netflix in December. Sponsored.
We're not sponsored. We are not sponsored by Chicken Run 2.
Oh God, do I wish we were sponsored.
Oh God, do I wish we had a sponsor.
by
But
Aardman.
but yes.
That would certainly be something.
Okay. Thanks, Nick. I'm counting on you.
Dear Lord, don't do that to me again. Yeah,
Wait,
I could
Wait, no, we
hear.
but wait, we can't promote it because SAG-AFTRA is still striking.
of course, yeah.
No
True.
longer.
It just ended.
Oh god. Oh
No,
god,
not
am I a
SAG-AFTRA,
scab?
the writers.
The writer
writers
strikes it,
have been
yeah.
striking, but not,
Am I a
not the
scab
actors.
now? Shit!
Oh yeah, the writers won. The
The actor's still striking.
actors are still going.
Speaking of, we're going to take our little strike. It's only about 5 minutes long. It's called a break, which yeah,
It's an interesting way of framing it, but yes.
it's not really a strike. It's strike is actually that. Strike would be that I'm just here on my own. But
The union demands that you give your actors a bit of a break.
Yeah.
yeah,
We get a
yes,
lunch break.
precisely.
Right, Rick,
So
you're out.
we'll be right back in about 5 to 10 minutes as we take a quick break. It's going to just fill our drinks and just relax a little bit.
Oh,
Shouldn't be too long. We'll be right back, everyone.
Wow.
Yes, we are now back for part 2 of Silly Voices. Yes, we are.
That too, he's flamboyantly gay, everybody.
We
Like that's
return even.
like that's an excuse to do that.
Yes, yes it is actually.
Well, let's carry on. Where were we going again? I completely blanked where we were going to go.
To Mrs. Believe.
Mrs. Inmees to kind of, yes, that's it. It's the High Priest's house.
High Priest's house.
Because we need to get something out of Maya's
Need to
bag.
Take the Book of Secrets.
Yes. May 11. Yes.
Every time I hear High Priest's house, my brain starts playing the bit in Jesus Christ Superstar where they're yelling about "You'll just love the High Priest's house," that we're gonna fucking string you up, all that shit about Jesus. So
High Priest's house. Awkward.
yeah.
Hello? Anybody home?
No, I'm not.
No answer. Mrs. Inmee's probably out right now.
I am but a figment of your imagination.
Well, I'll just get what I came for.
I am watching you like a warbird's barbed head. You'd better not steal anything.
I would never do something like that.
Always watching.
I'm just here to get what my ass for.
Then
Thank you.
Oh, you actually redeemed it as well. Okay, it makes sense. It's fine. You paid the price.
I would if you'd stop interrupting me.
That's what all the characters say to us.
Ah, here's Maya's bag.
What is that strange patch on her back?
It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action hero show back in my country. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it.
I see. He looks strikingly similar to the plumed Punisher.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? They are similar, but the Steel Samurai definitely came first.
I see. How interesting.
I first seems genuinely intrigued. There must be a common thread between plumed Punisher and Steel Samurai fans.
Good catch on the subtitle error there.
I didn't even notice the subtitle error. Come to think of it.
They missed out the B in that sentence.
Ah. Speed reading. I'm just that good. I have set this line.
Sorry, I didn't realize it.
Didn't Maya mention something about trading with a plumed Punisher fan? But I digress. I better find what she asked me to look for and get going.
Yeah, get on with it.
Let's see here. This must be that Tome of Secrets that Maya was talking about.
Tome of Secrets added to the cord record.
Well, Bob's Head, are you finished now?
Hold on a second. The string around it is coming undone. Oops.
Of course.
Le gasp! Oh!
Ah! You fool! Do not lay eyes upon it! Put us away, quickly, before we go blind!
Relax, my hand just slipped.
This is the Tome of Secrets! Are you trying to get us cursed? Lady Q is liable to slip down and gouge her eyes out!
Alright, this book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? Your Benevolence, would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Kind of questions have we got? What kind of questions?
The kind that need answers.
This is not something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you.
Well, can't you make an exception?
Well, actually, I only said, that was not a yes. But, if you insist, let me get my Wi-Fi out. Naina? And what's this floating book? Ah, yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess of the purification rites.
Very important. What's written inside?
I'm gonna say it. Great work on the gulp. Fantastic.
I was say I was not gonna make a comment on the sound, but it was very good.
Yeah.
I happen to have been taking a drink at the very moment, so I improvised.
Excellent.
Yes, I see it. Really? Is it alright to reveal that?
So,
Your Benevolence?
Patience. The book contains Lady Kira's true name.
Her true name? Is the name really that important of a secret?
To a Korainist priestess, a person's name is one of the most important things to know.
Because it allows you to summon them, I'm guessing?
What's so important about a name?
You just
Are they
say
a
it in the mirror
demon?
You say it in the mirror 3 times, and they appear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Without a name, a priestess's voice will fail to reach a person's mitama. It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address.
I know they somehow managed to get to my work.
A spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name.
Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize, but you don't know their name. So it makes it impossible to get their attention.
Indeed. You must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It is the same for Koraianism's most secret art. One that my mother alone may use.
The Queen has a secret art?
It's something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess.
Oh shit, I'm on flashback duty. In Koraianism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the Queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I should pretend this is all new to me. Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me about it.
Oh, that smug teenage aspect of I know something you don't know.
Could you tell me about the secret art of the Queen you spoke of?
Come again.
Oh, sorry, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right?
It is the secret art of spirit channeling. But I suppose those words are meaningless to you.
I'm just surprised how little you want to tell me about it.
A third-rate lawyer cannot channel spirits simply by learning of the technique.
Given the fact that one of those so-called lawyers was quite a powerful spirit channeler. tugging at the collar there.
Third rate is a bit harsh. I'd even settle for second.
What is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog upon your face.
Well, that's a concerning thought.
What rude.
What the heck is a tentacled hag frog?
You don't want to know, trust me.
No, I don't. Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess her body and to return to the world, right?
Well now, I see you've done your homework.
Some of it, yeah. Oh, I guess I studied a bit.
Same answer, basically.
With the power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits.
You wouldn't have thought that she might have decided to, I don't know, research Phoenix in the past and found out that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is quite a magnificent power, is it not?
Sure.
I mean, if you say so. I've never seen her eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times.
Indeed. A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death.
sounds nasty. So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time? Between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled?
Yes, and yet, it clearly recalls all the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Our queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. That is why we have never been invaded, and how we have maintained our unique culture.
So spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics. Who'd have thought it?
We're, we're only spirit channelers. We don't deal in politics.
It is indeed. And that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. But of late, there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. The fools come seeking the same great power as my mother.
Illegal immigrants?
Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life and look to Kurainism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature, who have been driven from their own lands.
Dubious nature? Driven from their old lands? Gasping Payne definitely fit that bill. But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Can you channel spirits, your benevolence?
I am but the royal priestess. There is still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability.
So her spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's.
You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's written all over your face. You impudent nincompoop. The divination seance was once one of the important roles fulfilled by the Queen. That's what my mother taught me when I was little.
So the Queen can perform the dance of devotion? That'd be a sight to see.
Someday, I will be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. And the divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day.
I'm getting double in somebody's microphone.
Yeah, someone's
Something like
mic's
that.
on.
Just in case I'm gonna mess up.
Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence.
You shall see. It will not be long before I, too, master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Kurain.
The greater good.
The greater good.
Now Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to.
It's flashback time.
I'm gonna ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. Or Pearl Fay, who you know exists.
Oh dear.
No.
They
Hey.
Hi, Angela.
Sorry. I have both the cats.
Nice.
I meant it on the video apparently.
Why you
Distraction.
Yeah.
Cat.
Kitty. I
Oh,
wish I could.
Oh,
hello.
oh my god.
That's all. That's all. Sorry.
It looks like she actually has something in common with Maya.
Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling.
That's true. It doesn't have anything to do with this case as far as I can tell. Or does it?
Dun,
Dun dun
dun,
dun!
dun.
If the queen is a spirit medium,
Are you about to suggest that my mother was channeling Lady Kira?
I guess you saw that one coming.
Lawyers are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace.
Oh, really? Was she being useful like most people?
Of course.
That's-
I think this is
No,
the
no.
first time I feel like I've voiced a character that I so despise by this cast. Jeez.
No. I don't dislike Rafa. It's her mother that I have a problem with in the game.
Yeah.
And
also, like, if you remove Rafa's mother from like her influence, I feel like, and if you like take her down a peg with the power, she gets a lot more fun. Like when she's just kind of like messing with Phoenix, it's a lot more fun of an interaction versus when she's like, I know you're gonna die.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a bit shitty. I will say though that
Yeah.
you know the point is to show an arc for the character. So
Hmm.
that's my guess at least.
Mhm.
Did you read the line limit?
Of course. Yep.
Cool.
My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous.
Ludicrous, I tell you.
Utter poppycock. Do you truly believe the Queen of Kurain would personally battle the insurgents?
I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day.
If something is preposterous, can something also be post-posterous?
Probably.
Intriguing question.
This is precisely what makes you third-rate.
Wrecked.
Ah,
You're only second rate.
Wow,
you're a
that's
second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck.
Ebak's reference was very, very sort of obscure-ish. Direct-to-video return to
Direct-
far. I love it.
Yeah, yes. One of my favorite
Man
one
knows his references.
of my favorite villain
Not
songs
most
actually.
songs, but yeah.
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 Great villain song. Which is weird they didn't give Jafar a villain song until the direct-to-video sequel.
Rude.
I did personally prefer King of Thieves.
Me too. Yeah, I'm not saying
Yes.
Return of Jafar was good. You're forgetting I never said that. I just said I would like the court to.
Almost sounds
I
like
would
you
like the
said
court to
the
point
opposite.
out that I never said Return of Jafar was good. Just I know the song for second rate from it.
Your Honor, I never claimed that the movie was good.
Yeah, I would also like
Objection,
to.
I never thought that I brushed my
Those
teeth
songs are a
tonight.
bagger.
I also like to put forth to the court that I did not say that either the movie was good or not. I just said I preferred one of them.
That is true. That is true. I do also prefer King of Thieves.
King of Thieves is real good.
It does help that they got Robin Williams back.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can't not.
But it also feels like a more emotionally resonant story.
That's true. There's more stakes, I think.
Mm-hmm. That has one of my favorite jokes of, oh, and who are you, my good man? I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts.
Yeah. Great.
Pretty
Simple
good.
but
Really
effective.
good.
Robin
This
Williams
is-
was utilized
This
marvelously in
broadcast has
both
been
of
brought
the
to
films.
you. Yeah, this broadcast has been brought to you by Sand.
It's everywhere. Get used to it.
That sounds more like a Star Wars thing, but okay.
And another
Thor-
dead end. This is bad.
It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. It's like the one meme I know.
Sand sucks. I never liked going to the beach when I was younger either, because I always had to like clean up afterwards.
Yes, that does fucking suck, doesn't it?
Why does Sam
Yeah,
have
we're
to
going
be
to
like this?
We're going to. It's summer. It's sunny. We're going to the seaside. It's like great. I have to wear less clothing, go out where it's hot, and then go into the water, which is cold. And then afterwards, I have to dry off and get all the sand off of me, and then we walk home.
Also, the water when it dries is sticky because of the salt. It's like water's not supposed to do that. That's mean.
Plus the constant threat of jellyfish.
That too.
Fuck jellyfish. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads. So.
Got to split up and look for clues.
What is all that racket?
Tennis match, perhaps.
Yes. Thank you for my Nina update. What? That prisoner? The escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town?
Uh-oh.
Escaped prisoner? You mean that guy with the bushy beard?
There is no reason to panic. The police are on his trail. Don't panic.
Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin! He's no longer a suspect.
Inscribed in large, friendly letters on the cover. Don't
panic. But he might know something, considering he was at the scene of the crime. Let's go take a look.
Wait!
I ain't got time to wait.
May 11, Kurain Bazaar.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ow, my aching back. I forgot how badly I'd injured it. Ow. I need to do some stretching and exercise more when I get back home.
Oh,
Albie?
who says Mr. Right? Roll with it.
Ah, Mr. Right!
Nailed it.
Hey!
Nice.
Hey, Albie.
It's me, your professional cutie patootie.
That's horrible. Have you seen it? Ow!
Oh.
Are you alright, sir?
No.
I'm in pain. 1 second. Have you seen that escaped prisoner around here?
And he's
That's a
dead.
very good vocalization of a wheeze. I
Yeah.
like that.
I do pride myself on being good at some things. Being out of
Lemon
breath is one of
using
them.
his voice acting craft in real time.
Yes.
Oh, so that's why all those police came rushing over here.
You're good at many things, so make me come over there.
I would like
I
you
heard
to
him
come
say-
over here.
Wow.
I heard them saying something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in this area.
He disappeared in this area? He couldn't have taken to the air again, could he?
Yeah, he grew wings.
I'm not
and flew
telling.
off.
I'm not saying that I see it immediately, but I do see the open manhole cover in the background.
That'll do it.
I might do it, Your Honor. Judge, I think we have our answer.
Bobhead! I told you to wait.
Didn't have time for that. It's too dangerous for you around here, Your Benevolence.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Mr. Arable could be lurking nearby.
What sort of a princess would I be if all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me?
Uh,
A smart one.
yeah.
You're a princess, not a MMA fighter.
Also, you're kind of valuable. That's a problem.
She's fearless, I'll give her that.
Much like you, Phoenix.
When
She's
I have
also a
fear, just not
teenager,
of...
so she's slightly foolish.
Yeah. I can't be responsible if something happens to you. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area myself. If I were an escaped prisoner, where would I hide?
Definitely not that open manhole cover in the background. Definitely not there.
I love this
Nobody's
question.
looking
though.
at.
If I were a thing, where would I be? I love that question.
That guy could not be this stupid. Oh, he could.
That manhole cover! It's open!
Yeah, no shit.
Gasp!
Whoa! What is it, Shadow?
Did he sniff out someone or something in the manhole?
I love the shocked eyes on the dog.
Mm.
I wonder. Could Shadow track Mr. Arble if he had something with the rebel scent on it?
I don't know.
I feel like I've got something with Mr. Arble's scent on it.
Bloodhound, away.
Something he might have touched.
What would that be? Good shout.
Here, Shadow. How about this? I hope it works. I think he's picked up a scent. 99 more and we'll have $1. You mind if I borrow Shadow for a bit?
No, by all means. Oh, I had no idea you could do this. Oh, yeah, go get him, boy.
Get his ass.
Sticker.
Your Benevolence, I'm heading down the manhole now.
Ah,
This is
to
a
your
bad choice.
homeland.
It could be dangerous, so please wait here.
Wait.
No. Don't worry. I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're worried about.
That's not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there.
I've seen worse.
Oh, are you worried about me?
No? I was simply wondering why you would go to such lengths in your investigation.
Because I'm insane. Next question.
After all, if you would simply withdraw from the case, it might commute your sentence.
I'm doing this to prove Maya innocent.
But how can you be so sure of the accused's innocence?
He's stubborn.
She has already been found guilty.
don't worry. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see.
Okay.
I believe in her. If she says she's innocent, that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust in their clients to the bitter end. That's just what we do.
You lame brain. Do what you will.
Well, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadow. Good boy.
Oh, be careful.
And then he was never seen or heard from again.
Wait! Come back here!
Surprisingly, there wasn't a splash.
It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. Ah!
Punch.
Ow, ow, ow. Did I hit my head on something? What happened? I went down into the manhole and then...
You're up, Burr.
Oh, sorry. Ah, you finally came to.
Ah! I remember that face anywhere.
You've never seen it before.
And that dragon symbol on his armband. That's the mark of the rebels. There can be no mistake. It's him. That's horrible. Yeah!
Sorry, got a little rough with you back there. I thought you were cops. Hey, why are you making that face? Hey, where did Apple? It beats lizards.
That's not how apples work. Okay. Sure, animators.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now.
That spider's either really close to the camera or ginormous.
I don't like either prospect.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I don't actually see one.
You'll see it.
Yeah,
No,
it'll pop into frame any moment.
Oh, okay. What is this place?
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, okay.
This is the office of my brother in arms, Dirk. Dirk Gently.
Oh no. Real quick, I will say. Either way, even if it's closer to the camera than it appears, that's still like, it's Australia level in here. It's not good. It's not a good scene to be in.
It's like the Jurassic Park thing of objects in mirror may be closer than they appear.
Needless to say, if I was in that room, I would the room would be on fire by this point.
If I was in that room, I wouldn't be in that room anymore.
If I were in this room, I would not be, which is another good way of putting it. Just leave. Walk in, see spider, I'm out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I
rebels
just
have
think
fun.
the spider is just sliding down to check, like, is the lawyer gone yet?
What did the spider do? Did it commit murder?
So turns out spiders are just naturally scared of lawyers.
He's in charge of the rebel network.
No,
That's fine. I mean, this is a gentle reminder that to many spiders, you are just as scared of. You are just as scary to it as you, as it is scary to you. But at the same time,
Yeah.
you know how it is.
Don't-
Please
To
leave me
even-
alone.
Yeah.
I
To
think
even
I
most spiders, you are so ginormous that they don't even perceive you.
Huh.
don't forget.
Finally, something that doesn't perceive me.
Yeah, well, you forget one major thing. That spider has a job. That spider's job is to work the Rebel Network's internet website.
So, yeah,
It's a
there
dark
we go.
spider.
That was it. Website.
Yeah, the spider's a web developer.
Of course.
Oh God.
There
Are
have
we
been
getting
many
more
times.
perspective or no?
There have been a
Nah.
couple of times. There's been a couple of times where I thought of that, but this time, no, that's a good one. You get that one.
Yeah, I've been sitting on that joke for like 5 minutes going, how do I craft it?
God. I love how we're all just like, we need to get to the joke first. I love this group.
Let's go.
They're so goofy.
Okay.
But right now, we're using it as a rebel safe house.
Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly?
Who cares?
It's a law office, what else? Like, that spider, he has a license to practice attorney at law in 12 countries.
Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer?
Yep, just like you.
Phoenix used to be a lawyer. I mean, that's true.
Sure, he
That's
did.
true. I think about it now. No, that is true.
Yeah, that tracks.
He used to be
Yeah.
a lawyer once.
Turing's enemy number 1 is an ex-lawyer? Didn't see that one coming.
You might be the only person to do
I probably should have.
Probably.
But I don't suppose I'll come around here.
You won't? Are you planning to flee or something?
It's just, I want to get out of the rebel business.
What, with your name? Good luck.
Tired of being hunted by the cops and all that. I'm changing my. Well, as soon as I find a lawyer, I'm legally changing my name to Isno.
Is
Good one, Bill.
not.
Isn't. So I came back today to pick the last of my stuff and my friend Spider.
I thought that was funny.
No,
really?
it's funny. Is not horrible.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, edible. Yes.
Just took me a moment to put it together, but that was funny.
I'm gonna sell Turk's info in the Minister of Justice, then slip out of Korean.
I think that's against personal information law. Buddy. Is-
Oh, then I know what you need to change your name to. That's a
Wow,
traitor.
that face.
Larry?
No, why could you?
How dare you sully the name of the great Loris Donim?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he did turn up in this as one of the
Okay.
resurgence?
What are the rebels? I mean, I don't think he would do
Yeah.
a bad job though. But then again,
Yeah.
I love Larry, so don't trust me on anything.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I think he would be on par with the rebels.
Yeah.
Mm. Wait a second. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go
Yeah,
running off
watch
like that.
Whereas CG saying
Brisk
this,
comment.
this game is sponsored by anti-lockjaw medicine.
Oh no.
Get your tetanus
All right,
shot.
here. Relax, will you? I'll tell you whatever you need to know.
Is that a tetanus thing?
Yes.
Ah, well, you know.
Also, looking at the place he's in, yeah, get your tetanus shot. You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and sorry about punching you. I'd sound back there. My bad. So, Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know?
Tell me about the murders of the High Priest, Trust in Me, and his acolyte, Praise a Lot.
Sure, I'll tell you whenever I can. Don't know if
That's-
that'll be much help, though.
Sounds like hearing both of them in the same line just broke through.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hurt. That did physical damage.
yeah. Emotional damage.
Yeah,
Think about how my tongue feels having to say both of those at the same time.
Yeah.
I am so
I'm
glad I don't
gonna,
voice Phoenix.
I'm just gonna bounce a little early so I can try and get some sleep, since I'm not going to be in
No
this for
worries,
the rest
bud.
of it.
Yes, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I have work tomorrow, so I go back.
Yes, you have a good sleep. Good night,
Good night.
Yeah.
Good,
Good
good.
night,
Thank you for
friends.
having me. I'll see you next week,
Yeah,
guys.
good
Goodbye.
night.
Yeah, see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, I'm not terrible anymore, so.
I wonder how true that really is.
No, you're a trader now if you want to sell out Dirk, but whatever.
Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder.
Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on a rock as soon as I parachuted from the inner sanctum. Into the inner sanctum, even. So when I told you I had nothing to do with the murder, I meant it. Yeah, he is Larry.
Okay then. Where were you when you came to after banging your head?
He's not quite as terrifying as Professor Means, but he's getting close with that freaky smile. of his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give that smile a gold star.
Fuck off, Professor.
You're in jail. You're not supposed to be here.
By the time I came to, it was already down. Gone. I must have been out cold the whole time.
So you didn't see the crime happen at all?
You got that right.
Then why didn't you say that? You did when you testified.
About that, since I didn't remember a thing, I was afraid that seemed suspicious, so I came up with a whole story. Oh, he's so much Larry.
Does he even realize how much trouble this big fat lie has caused me? I would have punched him in the face.
Sorry for the trouble.
You know.
It was definitely my bad.
He doesn't seem very sorry to me.
Why does he spout water from his temples?
Because
What kind of
He's
medical-
laughing so hard
what
he's
kind of
crying.
medical problem is that?
it's
So
his
the
fate
bottom line-
escaping him.
A little bit
Yeah.
under pressure.
Ding, 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 ding. So the bottom line is you were at the scene of the crime but weren't involved in it. Got it.
Yeah, even by this game standards, this man is very cartoony in his animation.
So, Dirk used to be a lawyer?
They often do that for one or two characters that are just there for mostly comic relief. Which that is definitely comic relief.
Yep, he was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing.
I think the main issue is just that it doesn't translate well to 3D. What they want to do is it's like they're trying to 3D animate a 2D comic relief character. If you catch my meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a juggernaut of the law and as mighty as a dragon.
Hey, Sunbeam, nice to have you here. We are doing good. Thank you very much.
Sunbeam. He could strike terror into a persecutor's heart just by glaring at him. I think you know the type. Yeah. People call it his dragon's glare.
Feels more like Kristoff to me, which is terrifying, but whatever.
He even got criminals confess and pass out with a well-placed glare.
You gotta be kidding me.
In intimidation stare away.
But most important of all, you will never surrender. You fight for the accused, no matter how the odds will stack against them.
Is that what you mean by the will of the dragon?
Yep, that would be it. Actually, Joachim Cuddy yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up, no matter how hard of a beating it took. Not a light Turk, I might add.
Oh, thanks. Even if a big part of that beating I took was because of you.
Alright, so we've talked to him. I'm guessing we just have to look around this place then.
Yeah.
Let's start with this clear picture.
There's a knife driven deep into a photo of the Queen. I guess the rebels really hate her. I better remember to stay on the good side. Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here maybe today or yesterday.
I think they're also the same flowers that were put at in honor of.
Why are the morning flowers here?
Yes.
Namadan, whatever they're called.
They are. Namanda flowers.
Known from this point as the flowers.
Yes.
Did you put these here, Mr. Arable?
The morning flowers, if you will.
Something wrong with flowers?
Oh no!
It's just a traditional thing here in Korain. They don't mind. No, I think they do have some meaning in the game.
That's basically the game saying, yeah, pay it some mind. You're gonna be very happy later.
Pay attention to this. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's the one that looks really old. Oh my god.
It's Apollo!
Baby.
Wow. This was taken about 20 years ago.
Those are Dirk's sons.
Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the center. He doesn't look so evil.
Phoenix. Honey.
And both of his sons look kind of familiar.
The one on the left is Yuti. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Sanmadi.
Prosecutor Sanmadi is Dirk's son?
That he is. Yuti was once a rebel too. He is to really respect his old man. Both as a father and as a lawyer.
Then why did he become a prosecutor?
Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant.
On account of the
This is
Defense
why-
Culpability Act, right?
Yeah, this is why all our prosecutors are not trained in law at all. Yeah, that's why you decided to be a prosecutor instead.
Yeah, that's the thing that drives me crazy about this franchise.
Yeah.
The implication that prosecutors are not lawyers.
Okay, I do. Let me just say, this is actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, Laura, but I believe this is a thing from Japanese, like the language, where there's not necessarily a unifying word, but it's a thing that I've noticed in a lot. I've noticed in a lot of in other Japanese media as what I'm saying. Like in Persona 5, a character goes from being a prosecutor to a lawyer,
It's
even though those are the same thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think this is something that's intentional and trying to mess you up. I think this is trying their best. Leave them alone.
Fair,
the same.
fair.
I mean, I can understand the reasoning, but I still would say that's not trying the best. I still call it a shitty localization bit.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
least
well, the
at
thing
least
is it
make it
also
more of a
happened in
difference by saying that it's a defense attorney or something.
Yeah.
But don't
Why-
just go.
why
These
can't-
are
yeah, why
lawyers
can't
and
they
these
s-
are not.
Yeah, why can't they say attorneys?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just.
That's on the translators.
Shakes fist.
He wanted to spark the revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den.
I would have never guessed it. Looking at him now,
You can say that again. I'm waiting. Lurk is battling to change the Korean's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs him on. We all thought Duty was taking up the mantle to carry on their will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Goran one day.
Goron? You might have it. He has nothing to do with this. He's a friend.
As you've seen, he now uses the law to do her bidding. He's been beside himself.
so he no longer carries the will of the dragon in him, huh? I wonder what happened between father and son for it to become like this.
Once again, probably something that a therapist would fix.
What about the other child in the photo?
Phoenix. For fuck's sake.
That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name's Apollo.
Shocker.
Then Apollo? Wait a second. That bracelet. It really is Apollo.
Phoenix, you're a moron. Yeah, exactly.
He was a rascal, that one. And his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere in some
Yeah. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, he's fine.
Meanwhile, another scrubbing the toilet. Fucking.
Ah, the
He's
boys
living that
bring
toilet
back
hell.
stories.
Well, wait. Timeline wise, right now, if we're talking about the end of, I'm thinking what happens at the ending of Case 2. Got roped into being Truce's magic assistant. I think that's what's happening right now to win.
Yeah.
He's dying on stage. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yes, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Totally not making,
Somebody's
clean the toilets or anything.
Please, abracadabra me the hell out of here!
Oh, because I don't want to be here.
Considering how far he's come, Mr. Arable's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. Well, the game really forced that one, didn't it? Apollo!
I wanted to do that, but you beat me to it. God damn it! I couldn't find it in time, and it still jump scared me. God damn it!
I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo.
Thank you. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
It was not fine.
Narrator voice. Nothing was fine.
He's a responsible young man now. He's never lost that loud voice, though.
Define responsible.
I mean, he does his best.
Yeah, that sure is true. I concede.
Do you guys get electricity?
Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally.
That's pretty inconvenient.
Yeah, no shit.
You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for an entire day.
That's what we
Well,
call
all
the
this-
hamster on the wheel. We call it power,
Also,
and sometimes it
how-
goes out.
How do they connect this place to the country's network? Do the invoices count to a secret rebel hideout?
I don't know. This
Oh, I'm here. I've got a bill for Mr. Dirk. It's addressed at Secret Rebel Hideout. Who's gonna be taking this?
Don't.
Called Schnell Companies, my dear
Yeah.
boy.
Or all the stuff in the refrigerator.
I love how that's your main concern, Phoenix.
Why don't you see for yourself?
Forget I asked. I'm afraid what I might find.
The refrigerator bites.
Okay, I think because we've basically hit the time where we end tonight, and I think it's a good point before we wrap up, kind of doing the last part of the investigation. We can kind of continue next week, because otherwise we'll just investigate everything and then completely forget what we investigated. So
Yes.
let's
Yeah.
Fair
makes
enough
sense.
point.
let's save it after the big revelation that Apollo is the son of Dirk and the brother of the adopted brother of Prosecutor Samadi. Nayuta. Ba-ba. So yes, I want to thank, of course, the cast for joining me. Thank you, of course, for the audience for joining us tonight, as normal, every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. BST, although that'll be changed to GMT once, of course, daylight savings does begin here in the UK, which happens at some point in October. I'll keep you posted on that.
Towards the end of October when I last checked.
Yeah, usually it's towards the end. I might be doing some streaming tomorrow. I might be playing some Sly Cooper because I need to get through that. God damn it. And anyone else doing some streaming this week?
Whenever I
that'd be
can,
good.
I'll fit some in.
I'll no doubt be at least doing some more of the Final Horizon DLC and Sonic Frontiers at some point during tomorrow. So look forward to
I'm
that.
going to be playing Left 4 Dead this Wednesday, and I need Levin there. And if anyone
Yep,
else wants
I
to
will be
join,
there.
if anyone else wants to join, you're free to come along.
I've been waiting for this. Left 4 Dead 1 or 2.
Yes.
I'll just install them both. It's fine.
Yes.
Sounds like a fun time. Nagacho, I want to thank you, the audience, for joining us. And I can't do this show without my cast. Yeah, so I'm going to thank them. I'm going to thank Divot, who, of course, had to leave just a short while ago. I also want to thank Drifting.
One day I'll be important to a case.
You're important.
You're important to every case.
You're also important to us, which is more important than anything.
That was also an attempt at being Athena, but I don't think that came across.
Oh, okay. Burr, the judge.
What's in the fridge, Phoenix?
What's in the box?
And of course, a city expert, Kay.
Bye.
Our woman in Japan, Laura Petal.
Nincompoop, ne'er-do-well, rapscallions.
And of course, he's the one from the north. It's Mr. Lemming Wright.
I think I had rapscallions for lunch once. They weren't that good.
And our special guests is Emma, Sky in this episode, and well, the series as well, Shadow Phoenix Rider.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye's the one. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.